Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have the lychee, Lychee sinensis or Litchi sinensis. It's also called the lychee plum, which is actually wrong. It's not in the rosaceae like the normal plum, but it is in the family Sapindaceae, a family which has a lot of tasty edible fruit, but also a lot of toxic fruit. Well, yeah, Lychee sinensis, the name already says it. It's originated from southern China. It is cultivated a lot in Southeast Asia and also in all, well, kind of subtropical-ish areas in the world. But I have to make a confession. I've never ever harvested lychees from a tree. No matter wherever I go, I seem to not to be able to hit the lychee season. When I was on the Canary Islands, I never ever saw them on a tree. When I was in the Caribbean, they were imported from, actually, from, not from Thailand, but not from Thailand, not from China. They were imported from Vietnam. Well, then I thought, okay, if I go at the same time to Thailand or Cambodia, they will have ripe lychees there. Nope. Thailand and Cambodia are not Vietnam, so no lychees, not a single one. Yeah, when I was in Java, well, I visited some famous lychee trees, but no fruit. Actually, the only time I've seen fruit on a tree was in continental Europe, in southern Spain. Yes, lychees do grow even in continental Europe, but they were not good to eat, so nope. So even for this video, I had to buy lychees on the supermarket. Like in the early 2000s, we would get lychees from China. They would be top quality, they would be dirt cheap, they would flood the markets and supermarkets for a couple weeks. Around Christmas time, wonderful fruit, incredibly aromatic, sweet, juicy. Yeah, then the financial crisis struck and yeah, I guess Europe couldn't pay enough for the lychees, so the Chinese would eat most of them themselves. So for many years we got only quite bad quality in Germany. But yeah, during the last years they started importing them from Madagascar and other parts of Africa, and so the prices went down again and the quality went up again. When you are buying lychees on the supermarket, well, what should you look for? Well, it seems the bigger the fruits, the better they are usually. This pale color can indicate that they were not really ripe when they were picked, but they can also be perfect. So the pale color can be a warning, but doesn't need to be. Well, however, if they are like brown spots or liquid oozing from the fruit, don't buy it. I hand-picked all those, so they are none with brown spots and liquid oozing. However, this one, skin already looks a little bit translucent, so I would think that this one was picked unripe and it will be an edible but inferior lychee. Well, this here, for example, was picked when it was ripe and it's quite good. However, this one is already, the skin is starting to get hard and spiny. In this one, the spines are soft, like some hard rubber. In this one, it starts getting more plastic-like, and when the spines get really hard, oh yeah, when the spines are too prominent, either the fruit was not well nourished or it's already too dried up. And especially when they are hard and really hurting your skin when you press them, that means the fruit has lost a lot of liquid. That means it has been in an open crate for too long. Well, at first, after the first days when the skin gets hard, and actually when you press it, it will not yield like this, but it will burst with a crack, like, I don't know, like plastic. In the first days, the fruit will still be good, but a few days after they started, the fruit will actually be too dried up and too old. So, yeah. Nice red color is usually a good sign, but I've also had superior greenish lychees. Softness is also a good sign, as long as there is no translucent look. This looks just a little bit translucent, but I'm sure the taste will be inferior. When the lychees are getting hard, and the spines are getting prominent. Don't panic yet. You still have a couple days where they will be good, but pretty soon they will get bad. Well, the taste will be inferior. They will be dry and taste old. Now let's try a couple of those lychees. A good lychee. Not perfect. There is this grassy taste of hay or tea, which for me indicates that it's not perfect. But yeah, there is flavor, there is enough sweetness. Let's try this one. This seems to be the best. The flesh looks really good. Yeah. Better, but still not perfect. Those are decent to good lychees, but not superior lychees. I think you could do something with the seed, but I'm not sure what. Maybe I should have read Wikipedia before I started this video. One more. Yeah, quite a good lychee. The taste reminds me of chirimoya. Reminds me of apple, a little bit of plum. Very flowery. Reminds me of flowers. Very aromatic. The flesh itself is a lot like a plum. Sometimes when you are lucky, you get a sterile seed, which means more flesh for you and less seed you paid for and have to throw away. Well, not much I can say about the lychee. It's a really good fruit, maybe one of the best sapindaceae. It's definitely the most successful sapindaceae on the world market. More successful even than longan and rambutan and such stuff. I'll continue to try to get to some lychee in growing area during the fruit season. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.